Hello viewers and welcome to a comparison video of the Shelby GT500 from Hot Wheels and Greenlight. As far as I know, the Greenlight is still the best replica of the 2010 Mustangs, including the Mustang GT and this GT500 in 1/64 scale. It just had all the right details, the scaling, the proportions, everything is very accurate. This is a green machine, as you can tell from the base. It's all green, metal body, metal base, with the green wheels, decent details underneath. I mean, it has everything going for it. So taking a closer look at the front, look at the lens headlights. I mean, inside those lenses are detailed headlight housing. You get the Cobra and the matte black grille. The stripe goes all the way down, which I really like. You get the vented hood. The wheels are, it's interesting with the green base. There's another Cobra badge on the fender, the rocker stripes with the GT500 script, but there is typical Greenlight quality. There's a paint bubble there, but the lines are nice and deep. You get the trim on the windows, and of course the molded side mirrors. It's pretty small, but it's like that it's in there. The door handle looks good. You get the fuel filler right next to the rear wheels, and the spoiler is a separate piece, and I like that the stripe goes all the way down as well. You get the separate lens tail lights with the proper badging. Man, this thing looks sweet. So this is the Hot Wheels version. As you can tell, with the lack of details at the front, the stripe doesn't reach at the bottom, and this is the deal breaker, the huge wheels at the back. But it has the rocker stripes and the Cobra badge. It's a little too big though, but it also has a detailed grille. No headlights or anything, and the stripe just ends in the nose of the grille. Just look at the Greenlight of how much better it is. It looks incomplete really, but this is typical Hot Wheels of cutting corners, but that is common for a dollar car. But I like the fact it has molded side mirrors, similar to Greenlight. No trim on the windows, but the lines are also nice. Door handle is apparent. And now for the taillights, it's a taillight tempo, but this is one of the best or the better looking ones from Hot Wheels. You can see the taillights are in the right place. I've seen others that are very sloppy in execution. Some are too far left or too far right, but fortunately this one is done right. So here they are side by side. You can see the Shelby script on the trunk. You get the proper badge on the faux gas cap. That is a very nice touch. And the lens taillights does have some depth painted on it. The Hot Wheels does give you the faux gas cap, but doesn't have the same clarity as Greenlight. So the spoiler is a separate piece, whereas the Hot Wheels is molded with the body, which is nice looking as well. But looking at the rear overhangs, the Hot Wheels is quite short. I think it's due to the fact it has a larger rear wheels. Well, let's talk about the interior. The Hot Wheels is pretty basic, but you get the molded details there, like the gauge. The steering wheel is very toy grade like, but everything is, decent. They're not bad. Now switching to Greenlight, you can see everything is more upscale. You also get the molded gauges there. The steering wheel has a more three-dimensional look. It is a little hard to see because everything is black. The gear shifter in the middle. Let's look at the other side. Yep, you can even see the buttons at the center. That is pretty nice. And even the door cards. If you are familiar with the Mustangs, that is how the door cards look. That is a nice touch. There's patterns on all the four seats. Now let's move on to scaling. The Greenlight, they're always more close to accurate. So the Hot Wheels, they're not bad. They're inconsistent, but they are almost the same length. But I do notice that the wheelbase, the Hot Wheels, is quite longer. I'm not sure why. You can see they're all lined up. Yep, just a tad bit longer. And oh yes, I forgot the opening HUD feature in the Greenlight. Look at that engine bay. You can see the supercharger on top, the air intake on the side. Oh yes, that is pretty sharp. That is something you will get on the Greenlight, not the case on the Hot Wheels. And even the structure at the front, it's made of a separate piece of plastic. And it shuts down really nice. The gap is not bad. It's enough for it to be functional. But there is this black stain here. Don't know what that is. Man, look at the headlights. Those are just sick. And that concludes this video. Well, they're not much of a comparison really. Just a difference between, a dollar car and a more upscale version. So if you're into Hot Wheels, you better have this GT500 because from what I know, it's currently retired. So if you're new to this channel, please subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you in the next video.